but I'm not sure you're leaving me any signs. So could you say what's on your mind?
Before we get into the video, I can see that most of you guys are not subscribed, so if you want to see more of my content, and if you're just as jewelry addicted as the rest of us, maybe join our little jewelry addicted family. I'll give you a second. Okay, moving on. Hey guys, what's up? It's welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here today. So if there's one thing I love to talk about more than being an industrial design major, it's jewelry. And not to toot my own horn, but the fact that I wear a lot of jewelry all of the time is kind of like my signature thing now. And for me, if it's not something like big chunky earrings or fashion jewelry, I will literally keep my jewelry on no matter what. There are very, very few and very specific instances in which I will take my jewelry off, but otherwise it's staying on. So if you couldn't tell by this intro, I'm very, very, very low maintenance with my jewelry. Otherwise, I think the beauty in jewelry is never taking it off. These like forever, always with you pieces, that's just like something that brings me so much joy to think about. So in terms of these low maintenance, never take them off type of pieces, I would highly recommend solid gold and diamonds for the robustness of these materials. So I'm pretty sure you guys remember this from elementary school / middle school science class, but diamonds are a 10 on the Mohs hardness scale. So they are really scratch resistant and subsequently really durable against breaking, cracking, scratching, all the ings that are negative. So gold is actually one of the least reactive metals, which gives it its tarnish resistant quality. So the other day I went to Solid Core with my friends and I had jewelry on and my friends were literally shocked because they were like, how do you have jewelry on at a Solid Core class? And they were like, does it not bother you? Like, how does it not bother you? And I was telling them that these pieces are so dainty that they're not like chunky and interfering with any movements or anything. And they're also made out of high quality durable materials that aren't gonna tarnish or get damaged from sweat, heat, excessive movement, cleaning, wipe chemicals, the whole 9 yards. So you might be wondering, what jewelry did I wear to this Solid Core class? Ask and you shall receive, because today we're gonna be talking about the Linjer solid 14 karat gold pieces. Let's get into it. So like all Linjer pieces, they come in this very eco-friendly, minimal packaging shipping box. It's really slim to avoid taking up too much unnecessary space and material. With every order, you have this sweet note from the founder that is signed. And what sets the solid gold packaging experience from the vermeil packaging experience is that the solid gold pieces actually come in this super pretty sapphire blue velvet pouch with the Linjer logo embossed in gold, and it also has a snap closure, which makes it perfect for traveling. Personally, I love, oh my god, I'm kind of matching. Personally, I love how luxe the deep blue and gold combo is, and it just feels so luxurious. So if you haven't seen some of my Linjer videos before and you're not really familiar with Linjer, if you haven't seen those videos, I would highly recommend watching them. I'll have them in the description box down below as well as up above in the cards. But Linjer uses 100% recycled materials in their jewelry. So the solid gold is 100% recycled 14 karat solid gold. So I know what you're thinking. I'm talking a lot about the recycled gold aspect, but I haven't really touched on a really big part of what I kind of mentioned earlier, and that's the diamond aspect. So you guys might already have some background on this, but the mining of diamonds is a really harsh process on the earth, but diamond mining is also a space that is rife with unsafe labor practices as well as human rights violations. While there have been regulations and restrictions put in place to ensure the safe and ethical origins of the diamonds that are being put into the industry, for example, the Kimberley process, the verbiage that they use in the Kimberley process do allow for certain loopholes. And also, it doesn't really account for a lot of diamonds that are smuggled between borders. And one aspect of blood diamonds that I feel like I wasn't really aware of is that situation with conflict diamonds is not necessarily the unsafe labor practices, but socio-political groups are using diamonds as a way to fund conflict between the groups. So they'll use them to buy ammunition, etc. So based on my research, I did see that a lot of officials are looking to revise the language used in the Kimberley process to eliminate the possibility for loopholes. So in the meantime, the next best thing is lab-grown diamonds, and that's exactly what Linjer uses. I am actually such a big proponent of lab-grown diamonds that I low-key got in an argument with one of our professors. I really felt like he was painting lab-grown diamonds in a negative light. So this is something that I wanted to point out in this video too, because it might just be a common misconception, but my professor kept on using the phrasing fake diamonds. And I was like, I think the correct word is lab-grown diamonds because they're not fake diamonds. They are real diamonds. They're geologically identical to natural diamonds. The only difference is that one was created in a lab and one was harvested from the earth. I was like, and if it wasn't great enough that lab-grown diamonds are so much more ethical and environmentally conscious, they're also a lot less expensive because the processes to acquire them are just less intensive. This is a really long discussion to ultimately end up at the point that Linjer uses lab-grown diamonds, and I love them for that. So enough of my rambling. I know you guys love to hear me ramble about materiality as an industrial design major, but I know what you guys are here for. It's the jewelry, and let's get into it. So I kind of tricked y'all earlier when I was like showing the box, because I actually have all the pieces on because I wore them to solid core. I always test out all the pieces before I show them to you guys in a video, but I think this is the most rigorous test that I've put the jewelry pieces through, and they have passed with flying colors. First things first, let's talk about what's been front and center. It is this beautiful baby. Let me bring you guys in. So this beautiful necklace is the Jemma diamond curve bar necklace. These are actually the tiniest diamonds I've ever seen in my entire life. They're so cute. I love how this necklace provides a little bit of sparkle right around the collarbone area. I feel like that's really delicate and feminine. And I feel like the curved shape of the pendant really accentuates the kind of delicate swoop. The next piece, I feel like I can't bring myself to take it off because I love it that much. This is the Miriam diamond Pave ring. It's so pretty, and I feel like it stacks so beautifully on top of thicker rings, and it also stacks really well with other thinner rings. And you know, it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't show off my ear piercing stack. But I also got these beautiful Aria diamond studs in the 2mm diamond size. Just the way diamonds refract light and just sparkle, they're so icy, beautiful, brilliant, all the above. I feel like diamond studs are a very classic, timeless piece to have in your jewelry collection. And I feel like they totally give off quiet luxury type vibes, very like Beverly Hills housewife who shops at Erewhon every day. She wears diamonds to solid core. She's not like other girls. I feel like these really simple, elegant earrings are what make your other more statement earrings really pop, especially if you have a pretty beefy stack like myself. So what I love so much about Linjer is that you can really tell that their pieces were made with a lot of intentionality. I feel like these pieces really pop while they're on their own, like this, but if you stack them with existing pieces in your collection, they really work really cohesively with other pieces, and they create this really interesting type of synergy where they make your other pieces look even better than they already are, and just it looks really beautiful, like you super intentionally curated your jewelry look. So I really hope that you guys love these pieces as much as I do, and if you did and want to pick up a couple pieces for yourself, or drop a link to your significant other because Valentine's Day is coming up. So Linjer is having a Valentine's Day sale where you can get 20% off site-wide, but they kindly provided me with a code EMZO25, which gets you 25% off instead of 20% off during the Valentine's Day sale. So this is a great opportunity to get your hands on some solid gold pieces at a very reasonable price point. I'll have links to all the pieces in the description box down below, as well as some of my other videos in case you're maybe not interested in solid gold pieces and want to check out some of their vermeil pieces. Spoiler alert, I love those as well, so please check out those videos if you're interested. And just a friendly reminder, make sure you drop those hints to your baes early and consistently. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but for those of y'all with boyfriends, maybe you guys can back me up on this. They don't just need hints, sometimes they need like head wig flying in and throwing the scroll at their head. Like, they're so sweet, you can tell they're trying, but sometimes they need more than just a nudge, they need a full-on shove. So jokes aside, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much to Linjer for partnering with me on today's video. It is always such an honor to work with them, and it always just feels so good to work with a company that I really admire and who aligns with my values. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and if you want to see more of me, make sure you subscribe down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!